Hello! Today I've got another piercing video for you because like a few weeks ago I promised to do a whole aftercare video on my dermal piercing in my neck here. Yeah, I've had it for 2 weeks now, about 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks actually. And it's still in there as you can see, so I must be doing something right in terms of aftercare. Yeah. So yeah, I thought it'd just be sort of useful to show you what I do. By the way, sorry about the horrible state of my bangs. I worked outside in the rain all day and this is the result. Yeah. But yeah, back to the point. Yeah, this is, by the way, just how I take care of my piercings. It's basically a sort of combination of what I prefer. Like, I have a lot of piercings already. So by now I sort of know what works for me and what doesn't, and yeah. So it's basically sort of part that and part what my piercer told me in terms of aftercare of the dermal, yeah. So there's a combination of that, and it works for me. It's what I do and it's what I would recommend personally, but I always think that, like, with piercings, like, you know your own body the best. So I think it's just really important to, you know, try and figure out what really works for you personally. So what works for me might not work perfectly for you. So yeah, you know, just try to say what I'm showing you now, or what I'm going to show you in a moment, aren't like clear facts. It's just what I do and what I prefer. Yeah. So yeah, I thought it'd be easiest to just basically do my daily piercing care routine in front of the camera and just tell you in a voiceover what exactly I do and why I do it. So let's get started. What I do twice per day is cleaning the piercing. I use a cotton pad for that and sea salt solution, which I make myself of boiled water and about like a cup of boiled water and then a quarter teaspoon of sea salt. So yeah, just boil the water obviously and then add sea salt. And then I just put the cotton pad in it and wait for it to be cold enough to actually put against my skin. I do still want it to be warm. And then when it has fully cooled down on my skin, then I just take it off and use it to sort of carefully dab off the piercing and the area right around it. And then I use the tissue to dry it and to clean it some more. Yeah, this, but some piercers recommend actually scrubbing it a little. Some piercers recommend to not do that. My piercer actually said to just leave small crusties and all on it because it's a natural part of healing and it's just very important not to accidentally damage the piercing. So knowing I'm sort of clumsy, I'm sticking to that and I'll just leave small crusts of blood just so I don't damage the piercing. And then the other part of taking care of my dermal is massaging it in. I can't pronounce that. Obviously I started cleaning my hands because I don't want to, you know, touch my piercing with dirty hands. I just use one of those hand sanitizers for that. And yeah. And the whole idea of this is that the dermal won't grow out. So yeah, basically my piercer showed me how to do this. It's just putting your finger on the piercing, putting a little bit of pressure on it and then just rubbing small circles on it. It shouldn't hurt, you shouldn't do it hard enough that it hurts. But yeah, and I do this just once per day for about a minute and a half. Also massage the skin around it a little. You can massage the like the little straight part of the anchor underneath the skin if you know where it is, but I can't feel it yet, so I don't know, so I just rub all around it. And then just carefully let go of the piercing, and yeah, that's it. Then my piercing is just happy and taken care of for the day. So that's my daily caring routine of my dermal piercing. Other things I do besides the daily stuff that I just showed you is during the first week I actually kept a band-aid on it. My skin is actually a bit rough still from that, but I kept a band-aid on it because at night, like, well, I kept the band-aid on it only at night, is what I'm trying to say, yeah. Just because I was paranoid of laying on it and then just pulling it out, and yeah, according to the piercer that can actually happen when it's very, very fresh, so I didn't really want to find out if that was true, obviously. So yeah, I just kept it covered at night, and also during work I have a jacket with, like, you know, this is how far it comes up and it will be rubbing against it, so I keep a band-aid very loose on top of it also during work. Like not pressing against it, but just so the jacket won't rub against it. But yeah, again, it's a personal preference. I know people who, you know, haven't kept a band-aid on it at all and, you know, their piercing is still in their body as well, so yeah. But yeah, it's just up to personal preference. Personally, I'm too paranoid of me tugging it out at night to not wear a band-aid on it when it's still very fresh. I don't wear a band-aid on it anymore at this point because, you know, it's pretty much stuck in there right now. Yeah, I do still wear a band-aid on it at work just because the jacket is pretty annoying, and yeah, but I should probably stop with that as well because my skin is really getting irritated by all the band-aids. So yeah, also when I wash my hair, which I should really do again after the rain of today, and when I just wash my body, then I also make sure to, like, when I'm done with that, to just really like keep the shower on it, like not very close of course, but just from a distance, to just rinse it clean. So there's no shampoo or soap or anything left in the piercing, because you don't want that, because it might irritate and it might get infected, which obviously wouldn't be good. So yeah, make sure to rinse it off well after taking a shower. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions, if you think I forgot to mention anything and you want to know it, and yeah, just ask. And I'll answer. Do keep in mind, I'm not an actual piercer, I'm just someone who has piercings, and I can only tell you from my own experience. And yeah, so really complicated medical questions, I won't be able to answer those because I'm not a piercer. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope it was useful to some of you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! Instead of Asia. But yeah, it's just, obviously it has a very cool image on the front, and also it's like way better quality than the other ones. Like this one was like €17.